to you on my right, out of the black corner, from West Jordan, Utah, also wearing white trunks, black stripe. 159 pounds, the middleweight boxing champion of the world, Fullmer.
Now the instructions, referee Tommy Hart.
As much as we've covered the rules in the dressing rooms, I won't belabor the point here. The only thing that I do want to point out and to bring back to your minds to refresh you is that I want a clean break on my oral command. When I say break, each of you step back without holding. Is that understood? Understood. All right. This is the World Championship, so let's fight like it. Shake hands now and good luck to both of you.
Scoring here is on the simplified 5 system. The winner of a round gets anywhere from 1 to 5 points. The loser gets nothing. Even rounds are marked by X's. Scoring by 2 judges and a referee. The bell for round 1, 15 rounds. The Los Angeles Sports Arena. Both boys wearing white trunks. Robinson the taller of the two. And that's the way Fullmer likes to fight, in close. He realizes that he can't give Robinson punching range and will try to smother his punches. He's going to rush him all night that way. And the crowd is getting on Fullmer for that. Robinson, with his beautiful combinations, needs wide punching range. The gloves look white. Actually, they're orange. Robinson figures the bout is that he's a matador stabbing a bull, the bull being Fullmer. There is no automatic 8 count on a knockdown, and there is no 3 knockdown rule at any time in California. Robinson has height and reach going for him, and Fullmer has youth. Fullmer has a cut beside the left eye. Fullmer is cut beside the left eye. I wouldn't think the blood would go in the eye, though. 1 minute to go in round 1. The cut looks a little bit worse. Fullmer told me yesterday that he thought Robinson was trying to kid him by playing up his left hook, and that probably Robinson would come at him with right hands. He just threw a good one a moment ago. Round 1. And there's the bell. They're using 8-ounce gloves tonight and an 18-foot ring. There's the bell for round 2. When Fullmer won in New York, they wore 8-ounce gloves. When Robinson knocked him out in Chicago, they wore 6. Robinson is picking his spot. Fullmer expects Robinson to try to get him mad, so he'll trade with him. Fullmer's best punching power is to the body, by the way. He's never been a good headhunter. Robinson can land them anywhere and good. 2 minutes left in this round. Scheduled for 15 at the Los Angeles Sports Arena. Fullmer is awkwardly clever, to use the term of Robinson. The crowd is getting on him. He's not a picture fighter, but nobody ever beats him. Because Robinson's the classic fighter. Probably wondering himself if he can roll back the years. About 20 seconds remaining in round 2. Robinson seems to have a cut on his left eyebrow. Now they've both been cut around the left eye. Fullmer's is not showing in this round. There's the bell. Let's follow the champion back to his corner. And in the corner with his back to us is his manager, Marv Jensen. On the left outside the ring is his trainer, Angelo Curley. And the other man is his father, Tough Fullmer, by the way. That's a good close-up by our new camera. The warning whistle is sounded for round number 3 here on the Los Angeles Sports Arena. The NBA middleweight title on the line, the bell. Little to choose between them so far. You'll notice that Fullmer is keeping his hands up high. He's willing to take the body punches to protect the head. Robinson has not opened up with a combination yet. He is famous for his combination punches, lefts and rights. Round 3 is almost half over. You'll notice that Fullmer is going to punish that body all he can. He's got 10 years going for him. Robinson has to look for the opening. So often you'll see a real close-up with our Vidicon camera being used for the first time on a prize fight. 1 minute to go in round 3. Thing about this, each one knows how the other is going to fight. Question is not to make a mistake. A good bolo by Robinson. And Fullmer's in there with some lusty belts to the midsection. 10 seconds to go in round 3. Warning whistle has sounded for round 4, and there's the bell. Ray Robinson on the left, Fullmer on the right. Fullmer, the NBA middleweight champion. Robinson challenging. Both boys wearing white trunks, which is an unusual thing. Now, that body punishment is calculated to do the ex-champion Robinson no good. The action is speeding up, as you probably noticed. Robinson landed good. Fullmer took them well. Robinson is looking for another opening. But Fullmer's keeping those gloves up in front of his face. Just about a minute left in round 4. Robinson is scoring heavily, as you see. That left hook was blocked. And he's staying away from Fullmer, too. Seconds left in the round. Robinson brought them up yelling. Only a few seconds left in the round. Fullmer took those punches well. But a big round for Robinson. Round 4. There's the bell. Probably pretty happy about the way he handled things in that last round. He made Fullmer fight the way he wanted to fight at long range. He got in some lusty belts at long range. Fullmer wanted to get in close. Fullmer forgot to keep the hands up that time. Fullmer heavy to the body. One minute to go in round 5. Glancing punch. Pace is very fast. 10 seconds to go in round 5. And there's the bell.
You know, when you buy something, you want to know who makes it.
1/3 over. We're coming up to round 6. The warning whistle has sounded. Robinson has shown no signs of tiring as yet. There's the bell, and they're out there again. Robinson on the right, Fullmer on the left. Fullmer has shown signs of picking up the pace the last 2 rounds. Wants to get in to smother those punches. Ray wants punching room. Open up at the combinations. Fullmer is dropping those hands just a little bit. That could be dangerous. Fullmer is the aggressor, but Robinson is doing the scoring. Fullmer's best have been to the body. They're crushing punches that are bound to take their toll as the fight goes on. Round is half over. Fullmer is starting to throw them from back in the backfield. Robinson keeps him off with that jab. He may have hurt Fullmer with that right. Half a minute to go in the round. Fullmer apparently is not hurt. He's throwing hard punches. He hurt Robinson that time. There's the bell for round 7. Scoring in California on the simplified 5 system. The winner of a round gets anywhere from 1 to 5 points. The loser gets nothing. Even rounds are marked by an X. The referee and 2 judges do the scoring. They both scored there. Robinson's punches are the flashier, but Fullmer throws a crunching punch to the body. Now he's going for the head more than he did in the early rounds. Round 7, half over. Fullmer is doing better defensively now than he did in the last 2 rounds. One minute to go in round 7. Well, he didn't defend that time. You'll notice that Robinson is fighting in flurries now. Fullmer grunted when he dug the body that time. 10 seconds to go in round 7. Warning whistle is sounded for round 8 of the 15-round middleweight title bout. There's the bell in the Los Angeles Sports Arena. Robinson on the left, Fullmer on the right. Robinson had a big round 6, but Fullmer seemed to come back in the 7th. You notice that Robinson is feinting with that left hand before he jabs or throws it, trying to lure him into an opening. Robinson backtracked into Tommy Hart that time. Apparently, Fullmer feels now that he can take Robinson's best punches tonight. He has taken them. They haven't rocked or reeled him yet. He's leaving that face open for the jab. It's a piston-like jab now. It was bothering Fullmer when Robinson jabs, he cocks the right. About 45 seconds left in round 8. Only a few seconds left in the round. There's the bell ending round 8. We're back in Gene Fullmer's corner now. And the middleweight, the NBA middleweight champion, has found that the man opposing him, Sugar Ray Robinson, is certainly far from being a tired old man, as they said he might be. Fullmer is 10 years younger, but Robinson has been able to keep on the move all night and has outmaneuvered Fullmer time and again. And I just love to hear what Marv Jensen, who was in the center of the 3 men on the outside of Fullmer, is telling his man now. However, bear in mind that Fullmer has won many a fight coming down the stretch. He is strong as a bull. As I intimated, he has sampled the best punches that Robinson has thrown. He has not gone down. He has not even rocked. He is probably behind on points at the time. In our unofficial opinion, he is. And we've got a lot of rounds left. We're coming up now to round 9, scheduled for 15, the bell. Earlier in the bout, both were cut by the left eye, but they seem to have been patched up. Robinson just won't stand there for Fullmer. Fullmer would like to get in there and belt away at the body like he did in the early rounds. But Robinson will have no part of it. He's keeping him off with the jab. But Fullmer tagged him good that time. Round is half over. Robinson's not thrown that famous left hook lately. A minute to go in round 9. Good round for Fullmer. 10 seconds to go in round 9. And there's the bell. Saturday. For 15 rounds for the NBA middleweight title. There's the bell in the Los Angeles Sports Arena. Robinson on the left, Fullmer on the right. There have been no knockdowns in the fight. Neither has been seriously hurt. Well, Fullmer is winding up on those body punches. Now he's found a weakness on Robinson. The right hand, Fullmer's right under Robinson's left into that left side. Heavy punches. Fullmer's coming on now. About 45 seconds left in this round. Seconds to go on the round. Well, there's the bell ending round 10 of this NBA middleweight title. And our Vidicon camera is on Ray Robinson's corner. I'd like to remind everybody we've got another championship fight coming up next week, the welterweight championship. Benny Kid Perrette will defend against Federico Thompson, and Paul Pender will defend his share of the middleweight title in a 15-rounder against British Empire middleweight champion Terry Downs on the fight of the week, January 14th in Boston over ABC. The January 14th fight is in Boston. Next week's fight is in Madison Square Garden in New York City. And remember, every Saturday night is date night at Madison Square Garden. Here's a good look at Ray Robinson. He seems in pretty good shape, although he had a rather grueling round, the last one. Round 11, the issue in the balance. There's the bell. 5 rounds remaining in the fight. It could be that Robinson is tiring a little. He's not getting away from Fullmer's rushes as he did earlier. That's only a surmise. He may have other ideas. Oh, that was solid. And that. By Robinson. Now let's see the effect on Fullmer. There have been no knockdowns. Fullmer's nose is bothering him. Fullmer bleeding around the nose, and it's bothering him. Putting on a classy exhibition here. 1 minute to go in round 11. Fullmer coming back, however. Now it's a pair sixer. Taken heavy punishment here. Fullmer's game, though. Ten seconds to go in round 11. Big round for Robinson. There's the bell.
Say, where'd you get that?
A big round for the ex-champion Robinson. And he had Fullmer's face cut up quite a bit. Not badly, but in several places. But Fullmer was game. He landed a couple of good ones, too. Now Robinson senses he may have him. Fullmer bleeding from the nose, and it is annoying him. Cut beside the right eye now. Almost over. Well, I don't know if Fullmer's tired or not, but he must be a bit worried with his crown trembling in the balance as we come up to the last 3 rounds of the fight. Gene Fullmer on the left-hand side as trainer Angelo Curley is patching up the little small cuts that are around Fullmer's face. The amazing thing about the fight so far is that Robinson, who seemed to tire badly against Paul Pender twice last year, has not tired at all tonight, apparently, and that is a great puzzlement, apparently, to the Fullmer camp. It is my unofficial opinion that Fullmer has got to throw caution to the winds if he's going to carry that title out of the sports arena tonight. He won't do it by cautious methods. The warning whistle is sounded for round 13. There's the bell. There have been no knockdowns. Robinson on the right, Fullmer on the left, both wearing white trunks. 2 minutes to go in this round, round 13. One minute to go in round 13. Ten seconds to go in round 13. And there's the bell. Wanted for round 14. The middleweight championship bout between Gene Fullmer on the left, Ray Robinson on the right, and Robinson getting off quick. There have been no knockdowns in case you joined us late. California scoring the simplified 5 system. They're landing simultaneously now. Both were hurt that time. By the left eye. Robinson's punches are flashy, but don't forget that Fullmer is scoring heavily too. Gas with that punch. Robinson turning back the clock about 10 years tonight. About 20 seconds left to go in the round. round 14. Listen to the crowd. As they work over him, one of the most amazing fighters of all time. He was 5 times middleweight champion. It will be 6 if he wins tonight. He was the undefeated welterweight champion when he retired. He was good enough to win the lightweight title. He came close to winning the light heavyweight title from Joey Maxim when the Heat got him on a night back in 1952 in Yankee Stadium in New York. He's breathing hard now. They give him a little inhalator, but he's only got 1 round to go, and he has stood up amazingly well. As a matter of fact, he looks in much better shape than he did against Paul Pender earlier this year. Now round 15. There have been no knockdowns. There's the bell. Robinson cut the side and below the left eye. There have been no knockdowns. We keep reminding you that. Robinson had a tremendous round in the 11th. The other rounds were fairly close no matter who won them. Coming on. I wonder if he's got enough time. About 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the fight. This is Fullmer's biggest round. They could have started too late, though. It's up to the officials. 45 seconds left in this 15th round. No knockdown. He was off balance. And there's the bell ending the fight. It's all over, and look, they're not mad at each other now. We'll have the decision in just a minute. Neither camp looks particularly dismayed. We had a real good fight, we figure. We're just as anxious as you are for the decision. Clayton Fry, the Secretary of the California Commission, is going over the cards. 15 rounds, that's a lot of adding, you know. And now Jimmy Lennon is about to announce the result, and after that we'll have an interview with the winner.
We have a split decision. Judge Lee Grossman at ringside scores at 9-5 in favor of Gene Fullmer. Your referee, Tommy Hart, scores it 11-4 in favor of Sugar Ray Robinson. The deciding ballot cast by Judge George Letch at ringside. 8 points for Robinson, 8 for Fullmer, a draw. Still the champion, Gene Fullmer.
It's a draw decision here. Boys, I need both of you. Get them over to the microphone. I'm going to have to interview both of them on a draw decision. Gene Fullmer retains his title here in the Los Angeles Sports Arena. Gene, how do you feel about it now? Congratulations to you. It was a tough one. I thought you had to come from behind.
Well, Ray's always in there, and he's always dangerous. And I may have played it just a little cautious in those early rounds, Don, because I guess I remember the last time around when he tagged me that big one in the 5th round. I didn't want to take that chance, but he's a champion.
Well, Gene, did you mind the fact that the crowd seemed to be partisan for Robinson?
Oh, no. It's natural. If I'd have been champion 5 times and they hadn't cheered for me, I'd have felt bad.
Well, how do you feel about the decision now? Do you feel you won, or do you feel that you're happy to get a draw?
Well, I naturally felt that I won, but that's what we have judges and referee for, to call a decision, and that they thought a draw, why I'll have to go along the way they thought.
Well, Gene, may I say this? You're walking on a tightrope. This is the second draw decision in a title defense for you. It happened with Joey Giardello last year.
That's right, Don.
Well, does the return bout contract, I might ask Bob Jensen, your manager, what about the return bout contract? Does that cover a draw decision?
No, just in case he loses, well, he had a return match.
Oh, what do you think will happen now? Do you think, well, I think Robinson deserves another fight, don't you?
Well, we'll see. I think he'll be running after us like we were running after him before, so I don't think that he'll be getting another return match. Personally, I thought Robinson displayed a great deal of ring savvy there for about 3 or 4 rounds. He looked great, but I thought Gene won at least 9 rounds.
Well, Marv, what did you think about Robinson's condition? Did that surprise you?
Well, he had an extra 6 weeks to train, and we knew he'd be in good condition. He's a good athlete. You can't take nothing away from him. He's a great fighter.
He certainly is. Well, Gene, you're a great fighter, too. I was telling the folks about what a fine record you have.
Well,
and I don't know how you offer congratulations on a draw decision, but I know you're very happy. Still champion, and congratulations to you, Gene.
Thank you very much.
Good luck to you. Good luck, Marv.